Today is a special day because we have multiple GTRs at our disposal. And since there's two of us, me and Eddie, we thought we'd do a head-to-head review between a 2015 Nissan GTR Premium and a 2009. Now, when the GTR was first released, you could get them for about $70,000, and now the base price is over $100,000. So we're wondering, is the hefty increase in price actually worth it?
The fact that the performance-to-price ratio of many new cars is always measured against the GTR is a testament to how successful it's been. Nicknamed Godzilla, it specializes in demolishing cars 2 to 3 times its price. The car I'm driving is a 2009 GTR Premium. When stock, it made 480 horsepower and 434 pound-feet of torque. 60 happened in 3.3 seconds and a quarter mile in 11.5, which was amazing back then. You get a car that could keep up with $300,000 Ferrari 599 for less than 6 figures.
A stock 2015 Premium comes with 545 horsepower and 463 pound-feet of torque. The thing about GTRs is finding a car that's actually stock is nearly impossible. From the factory, this car hits 60 miles an hour in comfortably under 3 seconds, the quarter mile in 11.2. Both this and the 2009 have a 3.8-liter twin-turbo V6, and minor software tuning tweaks and other upgrades have resulted in a power increase from 480 when it was released to 545, and even more if you get the Nismo edition.
As with most GTRs, this one has not remained stock. An E85 flex fuel conversion, plus a couple of bolt-on parts and a full custom exhaust, and additional carbon fiber exterior trim pieces mean the power and style of this car have been updated. End result is it makes a little over 600 wheel horsepower, and it is very, very loud.
This car has a Cobb SF Air intake, a Benji Linny tune, and an E85 Flex fuel kit. All of those mods together are around $3,000, but the crazy part is how much quicker this car is than stock. Now, the owner doesn't want to reveal the actual power figures or the quarter mile time, but I can confirm that it's under 10 seconds in the quarter mile, and it is rip your face off quick. I did launch control in this car, and I could actually feel my cheeks being pushed backwards. Unbelievable how quick this really is.
In a straight line, the GTR lives up to its reputation of being a land-based rocket ship. All-wheel drive plus launch control allow you to do consistent acceleration runs that will permanently shift organs to the back of your body.
The multimedia unit, of course, has climate and audio controls, but it also has some nerdy tech features. For instance, you've got temperature gauges, you've got G-forces for your steering and braking, you've got torque split, boost. Enough to make any GTR fanboy go nuts.
The interior of the GTR is functional but bordering on Spartan. All the buttons and controls are facing the driver, but frankly they look like they could have been designed in an Etch-a-Sketch. It does not cultivate the atmosphere that a Ferrari or an Aston Martin does, although there are a few concessions to luxury and convenience. There are 2 back seats, but with 2 full-size adults in the front, you're not going to want to spend any prolonged periods of time back there unless you're younger than 10 years old.
For 2015, Nissan has tweaked the GTR to become more comfortable and compliant. I actually really like the new interior. While the basic layout is the same, it feels a little bit more upscale. Now, one of the chief criticisms of the GTR was that it was extremely uncomfortable to drive on anything but a very smooth racetrack. Nissan listened. The car suspension is tuned a little bit more soft, so it actually feels pretty nice over even some rough road imperfections, and that's good because that allows the tires to remain in contact with the road even over uneven surfaces.
Handling-wise, the GTR is not a light car. At nearly 4,000 pounds, Godzilla has had a little too much sushi throughout the years. Yet, through the magic of computers, the Nissan GTR still manages to defy the laws of physics. Back in 2009, this car set a lap record of 7 minutes and 26 seconds around the Nürburgring, which was as fast as a Carrera GT or a Pagani's on the F. You fast forward to 2015, and now a Nismo GTR runs a 7-minute, 8-second lap, which is only 11 seconds slower than a Porsche 918.
The exterior appearance of the GTR has remained pretty much unchanged since 2009. However, there have been some updates in the headlights and taillights. The revision for 2015, I think, looks a lot better than the previous generations. This car, while it performs like a supercar, does not look like a supercar. It's not as outlandish, it doesn't garner as much attention, and in fact, if it drives down the road, if you're not an automotive enthusiast, you're probably not going to notice it, apart from the big spoiler on the back.
In the GTR, you, the human, are the weakest link. This car is constantly calculating perfect traction, measuring G-forces. You just get the impression that it is way, way, way smarter than you are, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's really, really good at math and science, which is fitting because it's Asian.
The GTR has a fantastic dual clutch transmission, one of the better transmissions of any car we've tested on vehicle versions. Interestingly enough, though, at slow speeds there is a bit of rattle, so much so that in the owner's manual for your GTR, it actually says, don't worry, your car may make clunks and strange noises that's due to the double clutch transmission. Don't take it into the shop, there's nothing wrong with your car. So it is kind of funny at lower RPMs, at slower speeds, you do hear this rattling, which is a bit annoying. But then you get into the higher RPM ranges. Shifts happen in 150 milliseconds.
After driving these cars, I now understand why the nickname of Godzilla is used. They may run on corn, which is much less exciting than nuclear radiation, but with this type of firepower and performance, these cars will just annihilate other supercars the way Godzilla levels entire cities.
There's some trade-offs between the 2009 and 2015. Of course, a 2009 can be had for somewhere around $60,000 used, although that's actually staggering to think about, that you could have bought it brand new for $70K in 2009, and now it's only depreciated by $10,000. It's got to be some sort of a record like the Ford GT, which didn't actually depreciate at all, it just appreciated since its release. Yes, this car, the interior is a little worse in the 2009, and the stock performance is also worse as well, but for $60,000 versus well over $100,000 for a 2015, think about the modifications that you can do. For $9,000 in mods, I think it's about $7,000 to $9,000 in this car, it's putting out similar performance figures as the 2015 with $3,000 of mods. So you're talking about a price differential of still over 40 grand between the two. You don't have the updated headlights, you don't have the updated taillights. But do you really care? That's up to you. Yes, I like the interior a lot more in the 2015, especially the color of that specific car. But after spending the day with both of these, I finally understand why there's so much hype around the GTR. It handles phenomenally, it's razor sharp. It is so dang fast, it's hard to explain to you what launch control feels like in this thing. Absolutely loved it. People say it's soulless. Drive one of these. It's a freaking blast. I hope you enjoyed this review. Like always, please browse our channel and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on our new Twitter, @vehicle_virgins. Look forward to seeing you next video.